One of CCA's 2018 Pioneer Awards goes to Larry Fiore, founder of Fiore Sons Incorporated.
My father, Larry Fiore, started in the construction business by being a mechanic at the age of 14 years old and proceeded to build a business with his father, going from landscaping to grading contractor.
It's about early 70s. I told Dad, I says, I think it's time we need to change the way we do business. I think we need to start contracting projects and begin bidding and doing contract work.
My dad really took that to another level. He started doing work for Denver Rio Grande Railroad. I think it was about a 20-acre lay-down yard for what they called piggyback trailers. They were trailers that came in on rail. You know, for a company with 4 or 5 employees building this, back then it was a huge parking lot.
One of my favorite sites was working down at Martin Marietta site, removing a bunch of underground tanks and missile silos stuff.
And this concrete tank, we had to break a hole in the side of it to get in, to get the excavator inside and start working our way out.
Looks like a dinosaur coming out of an egg, to be honest with you.
I think he was particularly proud of the job that he did up in Dillon in, I think it was 1976, where the property had a huge drainage problem. 2 other companies failed, and Dad pulled it off.
The bottom line was I had to get in there and de-water that project so that they could build a shopping center. And the shopping center where the McDonald's is in Silverthorne, that is it. And we used Mirify, and we lined the ditch and then filled it with crushed rock. And we started backfilling, and that site was amazing. We'd go 10 feet and you'd see 10 foot of the site dry up. And we intercepted all of that water and took it down into the Blue River.
The United Bank building downtown, the cash register building, my dad and my grandfather dug that basement, and back then that was a big project for us. I know that's something he still holds on to, that, hey, I did that. So we have a picture in my office, my brother and I, guessing I was about 10, he might have been 8. They were doing, it was like a storm drain for an irrigation ditch. And my dad was installing the pipe, and he would buy seconds, they were rejected pipes with cracks and stuff. So my brothers and I had to mix the cement and patch all these holes. And we made $1 an hour. So I remember we made like $8 or $9 a day over spring break, and we thought we were rich at the end of the day. But that was the first job I remember working on.
One day I was going to go to work, and it was in 1982, and he said, I don't want you to go to work. We're going to buy Mom and Dad out of the company. And I'm, why?
Dad sat us at the table, and mom was there, and they said, we're going to buy grandfather's bankrupt business, and or nearly bankrupt business anyway, and I need your help to make it successful. And if you guys dig in with me and make it successful, it'll be your business to own and run someday.
I says, I think we can make this work, guys. What do you think? Think we want to try it? And of course, Mom says, man, that's a big undertaking. And all the boys says, yeah, Dad, we can do it. We can do it.
I think in the early to mid 80s, Mom came on board as the accountant, and she keeps threatening to retire, but she can't pull it off. She keeps coming back. So she's still very involved and wants to be there every single day.
In the last 10 to 15 years, we've evolved into more of a heavy civil contractor doing, we would build reservoirs, highways, airports.
All I could ever tell my sons were that, hey, look, we can make money at this if we do it smart. And we do it until we don't want to do it anymore, and then have an auction. Well, thank God, so far to this point, we haven't had to have an auction, but and it's provided well for us. So that's the best way I can put it.
I think it goes from the very beginning. We've always maintained a family atmosphere. And even though we're 300 employees strong or thereabouts, we still treat each other with mutual respect and treat each other as a family member. We've had some employees who've run into hardship, and we do everything we can to help them through that. So, it's all about family, I think.
We could not be prouder of our children. They're absolutely the best. And they had a good teacher teach them how to work and what it takes to make something of yourself, and they have.
He taught us integrity in business, and when he committed to something, he taught us that was the absolute. That integrity is what he brought to the Colorado construction community. Is what he brought to Fiore Sons, and how we, a big part of how we operate today.
We're just all really proud of Dad and what he's built, and if anything, his work ethic and commitment to success is what turned us into what we are today. And I'm just super proud of him, and I think he made me into the man I am as well.
I've tried to take him fishing, golfing. He doesn't want anything to do with it. Just all he wants to, he just loves to work and be involved with. He likes to be in the elements.
I guess it's what I've been doing since I was 14 years old. I mean, yet it's in my blood. I have to be doing things. Yeah, I'm a kind of as I say, a risk taker, and I love to fabricate things, invent things, and it's just in my blood.
Congratulations to 2018 Pioneer Award winner Larry Fiore.